So I'm going to talk about how to make the arm and the hand constraint, the control rigs. So first of all, we need to get the chest, the arm, and the hands like that from your base skeleton, and then as I did for the foot control rig, so I'm not going to do the right hand side because they are the same. So what you need to prepare that, which is the chest, arm, and the head, and also a nerve circle like this. So for my video, I may use a different shape for the controller, but it doesn't matter. So you can follow the professor one or my one, I don't care. So you should understand the concept by watching my video instead of totally following my step. So what we need to do is we need to that's a 0, so we need to shift P to unparent it. Okay. And then am I recording? Yes, I am recording. So after that, we'll do the number 6 and then shift P and parent it, and then with the hand shift P and parent again. So got something like this. Nope. Here, shift P. So I did this base skeleton long time ago, so the naming is maybe it's a little bit different from the professor, so you get it. So this one should be clavicle, so we call it CLAV. One. And then because we unparent it, so they're disconnected, so we should duplicate it, drop it there, make sure that the X is pointing that way, I mean to the arm, like that. So use W, move it, remember to push the free, snap it to the joint, like that. Do the same thing here, Control D, okay. Call it EFF. Drag it there, press B, stab it. Last one here. Should put it here. E, stab it. So after you do this, you should double check your joint. So you should not have any translation with Y and C, and even the orientation. So see that. So and also for the arm, the upper arm and the lower arm effectors, so we should have the same value, the same number. 5 the effector, 10 the last one. So now Okay, put it here. So we're going to create the locator now. So use the make top now to get this, and then I will delete the numbers and call this one as the the arm up chain and the arm down chain. This one will be the arm, the hand chain, like that. Save it, implement it, save. This one we should hide it. So first of all, we are going to do the easy parts first, which is hand. So here's the nerve circle that I make. So you should know how to make it by selecting the control first text and move it. And then we should double check the direction of the XYZ on the fingers. Like we want the nerve circle going that way. It's around of your fingers. So Y is pointing up, Z, the Z is pointing left. Yeah, it's left. So from here, you can control vertex, select it. Up is pointing. So we'll press D and then snap it up. Then press X, stab it in the middle to make sure that it's the origin. Then we press J to move it upward. So the C is on the side, so again we press J, stab it like that. So after that, we're going to do the controller put the nerve circle to the fingers. So select, press B, press Q, select here. Yeah. Then select curve. Then use the copy shape. So we will enlarge the controller later. So after that, select here, that copy shape, next one, select, shift, select, copy shape, press here, shift, select, again, like we should select this one instead of that one. So after that, you should copy this shape to the other hand. So, but I'm not going to use it. Do it. So, how to make the controller bigger? So we should press the control here. Select all this controller here, and then select control vertex, press F8, go to the edit mode, select it, go to here, then we press E, no, R, then select object. You can see that we'll make it bigger. Like that. So I think that is too big, so a little bit smaller. I think that is fine. Okay, so we press F8. Here. Select curve and joint and press parent shape. So you can see that if you select the control, here's the joint icon here will become the the curve icon because we parent it. And then click here, children, parents, children, parent, children, parent, children. I mean, this is quite repetitive, so it takes time. So make sure which curve you are selecting. Oh, Ton said he's going to do his braking now. But yeah, good luck. But that's the last one. Boom. Okay. So after we do this, we can try to select the controller, I mean the curve, and then try to make it, rotate it, so it works. That's good. So it's time to forget about the hand. Do the clavicle. So I'm going to make a locator. And then let's call it control home now. I mean, okay. Let's do it in the faster way. So we create a curve first. Nerve circle, yeah. So we did. I like to reset it. Press enter, apply that to get this. And then do the same thing here. We're going to use select this one. that, then and rotate it, press J, that is good enough. So we can scale it up later. So we call this one L capital con, that we use the echo now. That should be capital letter. Okay, we can scale it up a little bit first, just a little bit. So we are going to use press V, snap it here, and then control vertex, press F8. Oh, like that. So like this. Scale it up, and move it. So I think that's good enough. Press F8 to back to the normal, and then we need to create a target. So I will do it that way, like Control D. No. To use the duplicate parent only. Nope, I can't do that. So just create a new locator, and then we call it graphical target TGT. Yeah. Then again, press V, snap it here, like the first chain. I mean the first joint of your arm, like that. And then you put it under the con. So that is good. After that, open up the graphical and put the control home now under the graphical, because we try to make an aim constraint for this one to aim to the point, to the locator here. That is the target. The first joint, which is the driven. So we select the driver, the driven, the reverse. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, that should work. Driver, driven, and then go to the aim constraint, set it, none, and positive one here. So you can see that the red arrow is which means the X is pointing that way. So use positive one. So for your right hand side, so you should use the negative one. Just depends on the direction of the arrow. Doesn't matter. Okay. So if we select the cone now, then rotate it, you should get something like this. And then let's zero that out. Go up and down like that. So we save it. Okay. We are going to talk about how to make the IK for the IK driver for the arms, and then how to make a clear pull factors, the PV over here, and then without any 0.0 something like that. I hate that. Okay. And then talk about how to do the space switching here. So let's go on. First of all, we need to create the IK drivers. So how to make it? Try to do it in the simplest way. So remember, we are going to select the first joint here, the middle joint here, and the last joint here. 1, 2, and 3. So some people will think about that the arm effector and the 6th joint over here, they are the same, but actually they are not the same. How to tell you? Because for this model, the arm is so straight, so you can't see the difference, but trust me, select the 6th one, because I mean, if your arm is something like that, so create you select this one, and this one, and this one. So you will see that if you select the effector is not pointing the y-axis. The y-axis is not pointing to the effector for the last one. So we should select this one, the 6th one, and this one. So you can see the sixth one is pointing to the last one. Okay. So we're going to select the first one. Just don't confuse. So select the first one, the 6th one, and the last one. Then we use the duplicate parents only. The Shift P, got this, and then we rename it called IK driver. Then second IK, and the third IK. So if you do it correctly, you can see that it's pointing to this. I mean, this one and this one and this one. So open it up. We should have rotation on the C instead of X and Y, and no translation here, and then we have 0 orient here, and then a translation X here. So after that, we should create the chain. Then I just like to delete the 1. So after that, we can hide it, hide the up the arm up, the arm down chain. So we can also scale it up here, maybe 3 or 4, depends on what you want. And then so got this. So we create the IK handle. This one, this will rotate, and then sticky. Remember to turn on the sticky. So the first one and the last one. So we got the IK handle. Because the arm is so straight, so it's kind of confusing, but you'll get the idea. And then we call it L arm IK handle. And then the next step we should do is to create the PV. So there's so many methods to create PV. And then so many methods to cost you the 0.002 and the 0.0001. As I told you, I have OCD, so I can't take this. I mean, it makes me so uncomfortable. So how to avoid this? We should use the method that Professor told us before, like to doing the leg PV, which is using the aim constraint, the point constraint and the aim constraint together to get the PV. So that will be the most, I won't call it perfect, but I think it's the best method I got. So of course you can just make a locator here and move it that way, but it will cost you something like that. Of course you can draw a triangle and then scale it up, create the locator, and it will appear something like that again and again and again. So that's why I'm going to do the traditional way. So first, got this one, and then we look at the PV. So how to make it? Create a locator, and then I will call it PV now. and then another locator. So select 1, 2, 1 and 3, the first driver, the locator, and then we use the point constraint. Make sure that we turn off the offset and apply it. So it go like this. Put in the middle, the middle point between the one and the third one. So that is not enough. We need to get do the aim constraint, which is selecting the second drivers and the locator one, which is the proxy. So select aim constraint, and then we use object up, and then we call it L arm1 IK driver, and then press applied. So now because the hand is so straight, so we'll fix it later. So anyway, we know that the X is pointing to the IK drive, the second IK driver. So that is good enough. So, and we know that the first driver here is the up factor. So after that, we have this one, which is share the same location with the proxy. So now we can move it anywhere you want. But remember, you select the object and then select the blue square, whatever square here, move it backward. So if the joint is something like my hand, so you can just move the x-axis and then you'll get something like this. Of course, you can use you can draw the triangle and then, or just use the Cater's method to do that, if you can accept the 0.0 something, but I can't. So after that, you can Shift P to unparent it, delete this locator, and then use the IK handle, select the pull factor, just create a group top node first. Yeah. Because of the first because of the base skeleton, I mean the model problem, so the hand is too straight. So I tried so many methods to get rid of the 0 something, but I can't. But anyway, it's just a quick review and tutorial for making the job done, so I don't give a fuck now. So the most easiest way to get the PV pull factor, so we need to double check it, so we don't have any rotation here. here. So you should have rotation in C, which is perfect here. So it seems well. So we are going to create the IK handle. Set it, turn on the sticky, set the first one and the last one. So after that, you should rename it, call L underscore leg underscore IK handle. So that's all. And then we try to do it in the fastest way. So we just call it this one here, and then this is the proxy, so I don't care. So we select the proxy and the second IK driver. Make sure that it did not have rotation of X and Y, and then match it. So you see the locator sitting on top of the second driver. So, and then select the arm vectors, which is the one we renamed it, and then that way remember to use the object, set the object here to object, and then do set it like 40. I like that. And then we unparent it, delete the proxy, which we don't need it anymore, and then we make the home null, select the pull factor, PV, and then the IK handle, then here we go. So I think that is acceptable for some of you. That, I mean, so we should try it. Try it later. Okay. So now we should. Okay. So this is what professor did. So he used the circle and the pyramid for the. So he used the circle for the arm control and the pyramid for the space switching and rotation of the hand and the pentagon for the PV. But as you remember, we used the free circle controller for the leg con and the nerve circle for the PV, so I would like to stick with that instead of the pentagon and the pyramid, because I try to make it consistent. So that is what we are going to do for this tutorial. But you know, if you understand the theory, so you can change the icon, the controller into anything. After that, I'm going to use import to get the controller here. I call it armCon. So the one who so if you try to follow what professor did, you should select nerve circle for doing the let me show you. So now we are going to do that one by replacing the controller. So let's select here, and then select the third IK, and then use the match to make sure that it's lining up like that. And then I'm going to put the IK handle under the armCon, so which can move it like that, right? So at the same time, we can test the pivot. Now, that's really good. It works, right? Oh, I should use this one. Con, move it like that. So that's it. That is sexy. Aspire and set. So we're going to create the rig. So how to make the rig? So basically, we get a locator, 2 locator. So one is called PV bake now, and one called home now. Let's put it there. So we select V, snap it to the controller like that, and then we use the aim constraint to aim the IK chain to the pull factor to the home node, and we use aim constraint, and then set it, reset it, reset it, reset it. I like resetting it like that. Doesn't matter. Press apply. Yeah, here we go. So we got this one. So basically we just want to rotate it pointing upward and pointing to the aim to the IK chain, so we can delete this one now. And then we select the this one, and now we are going to move the rig now between the IK chain and the parent like that, in order to get the middle point. So here's the middle point. So we should keep this one because we'll move the arm con here, and then they should keep sticking in the middle part like that. And then for the other one, we should use the aim constraint pointing to the chain again, like what we did for the leg. Aim constraint none, and then 1 1 like that, and then finish the rig. Oops. No. Yeah, that's fine. That's not fine. So put the home now, and this one under the con, and then we put the pull factor home now under the rig now. So you can see that if we move this one, the PV is sticking to the, how do we call it, elbow, and then I can move it. So after we prove it, the PV works, so we should create a control. As I mentioned again, if you want to make the same thing like Professor did, so you should use the pentagon. So for what I did, I'm going to do something like that, similar to the leg, which is a circle. So press the circle, and then I like to scale it up. Make sure that I can see where it's at. And that's big enough. And then call it PV con, and then make it null for that. So we select this one, use match like that. Put this one under the rig, open it up, put the home null under the con. So you should get something like no translation and rotation for the con, for the home null and the null. So there's only translation for your home null. So it doesn't matter, that's just good. And then we should try that one more time. Move it, stick, and then select the con, move it. That works. So that is good. So save it. So it's time to talk about the space switching. So we got 3 locators. And then the first one we called it space. We called it local. And then the third one we called it world. Put this 2 under this one. And then we select this one, and then select the hand chain like that. Hand chain, remember the hand chain. Select the space and the hand chain and then match it. So you should see that they're pointing to the same direction like that. So now we need to do the point constraint to the for the space. So we select the IK handle, the last driver, which is third IK driver. Select this one, and in the space we use point constraint. So after that, know that locator should the local space should be following that one, the third one. So we select this one, but this time it's a little bit different because the XYZ, the direction is different from the IK driver and the locator here. Remember, I need to talk it again. The IK driver here is the direction is different to the locator here. So For the orient constraint, we need to open it up, set offset. Remember, you need the offset here. And apply it. So you see the locator doesn't change the direction. Like that. So after that, you should create a control for the hand for twisting. So now, if you are going to do the pyramid like this, you should do it now. If not, you can follow me to do the square like this. So how to make a square, so it's basically selecting the nerves curve, the circle. Remember the circle got 4 sections, 4 and then 360 like that. Okay, and then you get a square. Yep. Here, circle, linear. So here's the square. So that I'll call it L hand con for the twisting. So why I would like to select, I will use the square, because you see that okay, let's scale it up to make it more clear. So when we rotate it, you can see the each angle is pointing the same direction for the rotation. So I think it's it's kind of, it's more clear than using the pyramid, but just depends on you what you want to do. Right? So we make a thumbnail again like this, and then select the space, match it. So doesn't matter if you have something like this. I mean, you will still have this problem when you are using the pyramid. So how to make it? Select the vertex, press F8, highlight it, then rotate it, pressing G. So you can see that it's lined up. Same as the rotation, I mean the bars, the circle here and here. I would like to scale it up a little bit more because it should be bigger than the sphere, the armCon. Okay. And then that's the interesting part. We should put this one under the space because they're sitting on top of each other. Then put the hand chain to the space also. So that's the most confusing, I mean, here's the most confusing part. We need to put the hand thumbnail under the hand chain, open it up again, and then put the hand CTR under the hand con. So that is a hand. Like that, it should be. Call it for your version. You should get something like that. Factor So this skeleton I did it long time ago, so it should be like that. So we double check it. No rotation, the hand, the null, the con, the CTR. No rotation, no translation. And then if we select, press F8, come out, then we can select, we can just rotate, see the hand is following. After that, and then we need to connect, we need to add an attribute of this one, which is another challenge for some of you, which is the twisting, the local space, the world space. So select the hand con. For you who are using the pyramid, so click the pyramid, and then we go to add attribute. And call it local underscore world, no underscore, world ori, like that. And then minimum is 0, the maximum is 1. So get this one. And then because here's the pawn constraint, so the hand should be same, the location of the hand should be same as the space, so you don't need to take care about it. So we select this one, the local, the world, the hand chain, and then we use the orient constraint. Remember, turn the offset off because now they are sitting on top of each other. The direction, the rotation, the translation all are the same. They are the same. So press pilot. See what we got. Let's try it. How to try it? Then we need to so here's the world. If we change it local, remember select the sphere in the flat circle here. This one, select it, move it. You can see that the hand is the same. So now we are going to connect the attribute here and the attribute here. So we select this one, this two, and then go to the attribute, node editor. And then we click empty space, press 3, this one. We don't need the shape. We need the group. This one, this one. So, as we remember, we said that the local is 0 now, which means we should turn on the local space. That's why I select the wrong guy. So don't miss this two. I need this one. Sorry about that. So press this one to remove. Press this. Press plus icon for edit. Press 3 again. So here we go. So this one, local should be turned off, but now it's 0, so we should add a reverse. Here, where's my reverse? Here's it. Press enter. Don't use the mouse to select it. And click the empty space again. Get this one. So now 0, 1, get 1 here. Put it here. Output the X into local. So that should be 1. Then we rename it, call it L hand space reverse or switch. And then now this one should be 0. So just put it here. Bam. So what's happened if we change it into 1? You can see that the world will turn off, the local will turn off. Then I can move it, select world, and then select the pyramid or the square here, and then turn it off to become local, and select the sphere in the circle, or some of you come like that. So you can see that the sphere, the leg con is same as the hand con, the arm con, and the circle here for the pawn at PV, like that. So after that, the last part is you need to connect this one and this one together. So here's the driver, and the driven, and then you select use the pawn constraint. point, turn off the offset. If you're not sure, just reset it. So you can get something like this. And then move it, rotate it. Like that. So I will make the, so this should be my 5th video that I made. So maybe I will make the next one to talk about the switch. I mean, it's basically doing the same thing as the leg for the control. I mean, it's the same as the leg twisting setting, like using the spine IK. Remember to add it EP curve, and then use the spine handle, IK spine handle, and then go to the setting and go to the advanced twist option, turn it on and set it, the up driver and the down driver. So how to make it, I can talk it briefly. So open this up, hide this, we don't need it anymore now. So we select this for, and then I should implement and save. So duplicate parent, Shift P, and then I don't know, you guys remember that, call it up driver, up B driver, down A driver, down B driver, and then scale it up like 4, and then make null, and then create a curve like EP curve here, and then test B, snap it, enter, do it again, snap it, enter. So we got this too, and then we call it curve up, curve for this one, down curve like that. Oh, sorry. And then after we created it, set this to the curve. When you're clicking the IK spine, turn off everything except this one. Dun dun dun. So we got this one, then select again, 1, 2, 3, got this, and then we rename it, underscore, remove the 1, remove the 2, down underscore like that, so we can move it, group it, call it no touchy. Then you know what I mean, so just do the same stuff like doing the spine skin as usual. Just do that A, B, C, find it. Nope. Oh, because I'm selecting the locator. 1, 2, 3. Spine skin. 1, 2, 3. Spine skin. So we can move it like that. And add the aim constraint and the twist setting here. Yeah, here, a little bit. So do what you did for the leg. So see you later.